Hi, I'm Fabio Bernardi. I'm VP of Business Development here at Adverity. So the biggest trend in 2025 for me, the obvious answer would be something related to Gen AI, but I'm going to go slightly contrarian here, and I believe that data quality and data democratization will be among the biggest trends. They're not new trends, but I think they're coming to maturity. Data quality in the first place because companies are, again, becoming more and more data mature, and they really appreciate the fact that data needs to be trusted and of the highest quality in order to be able to drive proper insights for the business. So just having data is no longer enough. Now companies demand the right quality, the right data they can trust. Because once you lose trust, it's very, very difficult to regain it, and because you need to be able to make split-second decisions to be successful as a business in a very competitive market as we are now. And I think the tightly intertwined to data quality is data democratization. So we've seen over the years a lot of talk around democratizing data access, and I think today it's been done primarily within business intelligence tools, but now things have changed again, and here AI is playing an important role. There are many new ways of getting people to access data and to a large extent remove the burden from IT teams. Now, actually, we've seen as specialists in the media and marketing space, we've seen over the last few years a convergence of media and marketing as the ultimate stakeholders of what we do at Adverity, but IT and data teams as the owners of the relationship, owners of the solution. Now, historically, a lot of data requests would land on somebody's in IT on their virtual desk nowadays, or a data analyst or something. And this creates a lot of work for people that are normally a finite resource. So by democratizing data, we can remove that potential choking point and allow the business to have more data available to the right people at the right time. And I think managers realize, and have been realizing for a while, that a lot of the best decision making and the best innovation happens at the leading edge or the bleeding edge of the company. So you want to get data available in the right format to the people on the front line so they can draw the best insights, make the best decisions in a timely manner. So this is very important, and it will see an increase in popularity, I think, in 2025. Data democratization ultimately helps with the business transformation. We believe that as a business, as I said, if you can get the right data in the right hands at the right time, it can really drive significant business transformation. And this is, again, very important in very challenging business times as we are now. Data democratization matter, and business should really care because it helps in driving a data-driven culture. Now, we oftentimes at Adverity speak about this, say, Venn diagram with people, culture, and technology. And as a company, you need all three. You need the right people, the right data culture, and the right technology to be able to succeed. And data democratization, together with data quality and the right technology stack, are fundamental parts of this equation. So again, I feel like I keep repeating myself, like data democratization, data quality will be fundamental in driving business performance. And in also like sharing the same set of data so that everybody in the business, almost irrespective where they are, within the marketing line of business or externally, they will be looking at the same pool of data, they will be drawing the same insights, and they will understand business performance in the same way. And the second thing, which again to some extent we already talked about, is evolving the, let's call it operational model between IT and the business, and making sure that there's no almost, let me say this, in the past I've been difficult relationship sometimes between the business and IT, and I've seen companies like going to market specifically because for like line of businesses like marketing, because they didn't want to work with IT or they didn't have the right resources in IT. So this situation of almost conflict is definitely coming to an end. And again, data democratization helps in bringing IT and the business together. The technology can really help in bringing the business closer together. It's not one solution or the other. We can bring the business and the IT and data side of the business together by working better. And I say we as Adverity, what we do, but literally it is data democratization that does it for the business. Companies can integrate data democratization strategies in 2025 by following like a few, like few steps really, and then most of these are pretty like common sense. And the first one would be to make sure that you have the right like setup in place, the right technology. Is sharing data within your business easy enough already, or do you need to invest in a solution that makes it easier? And as I said earlier, like quality is super important. So are you, as a business, are you even like measuring the quality of your data? Are you observing your data? If you're not, there's no excuse for not doing that anymore. Like the tools are out there, you need to be able to do it. And then I think very important is to create like data governance and rules within the company to make sure that the level of access to data is shared accordingly based on people's needs to access this data. So do they must know certain piece of data? Is it a nice to have? So making sure that as a business you define those access criteria is very, very important. And I would say the last one is, again, investing in the right culture within your company. And sometimes I say the culture needs to come from the top. Yesterday I said the opposite, that actually can even come from the bottom. So wherever, like whatever works in your company, you can be almost a catalyst for creating a data-driven culture that will massively benefit the business. And I think, again, it goes back to the concept of the right people, the right culture, and the right technology are going to be really critical in the success for data democratization and for you as a business.